Hey guys, it's Chris Hussein here back from C&H Small Engine again for another informative video. This one deals with firearms and my personal favorite, the AK-47 variants that are out in the market. Right in front of me here, I have my own personal SGL Arsenal SGL AK in front of me. I got a few of these here for my home protection, stuff like that for range shooting and whatnot out there. Basically, this is a good target rifle, as well as personal protection for yourself as well as for your family. And I'm going to give you a review of some of the stuff I have on mine right here. I got this one bought three and a half years ago up on the market before they had all the gun shootings at the colleges and some of the I think school shootings as well. This one, you can see it right in front of me here. It has the AK-47 style muzzle brake. This one is the slight variant from the original AK-74 variant one on there. So this one basically effectively reduces muzzle climb, so you can basically retain your accuracy for your follow-up shots on it as well. It has your synthetic stock on here as well, upper and lower handguard, and I also have a synthetic rubber butt pad in the back here as well. This is basically a Russian butt pad as well. It's basically it takes up another, say about another inch and a half on the back on here as well, so it absorbs your shock quite well on there too. And I also have the authentic AK-103 magazine in here as well for that. Those AK-103 magazines ain't cheap, so if you can find them, do buy them, because they're quite rare on the market, because there's only a few thousand in the United States, I believe, so they're quite rare. So if you're a collector for magazines like I am, I got just about every magazine except the Waffle AK style, AK-47 style magazine from the early, I think 50s or 60s, the aluminum style one. I did not have that one, so if anybody knows where I might be able to find one of those, I might want to pick up one of those as well. But the polymer ones are very well made too as well. They're on par basically with the Bulgarian Circle 10 one that I have right here, and they're lighter than your standard steel European surplus one I got here as well too. And I also have a scope on this one as well. It's a PSO1 style scope. I got it from Kalinka Optics about 3 years back as well. It is the 4x18 on here, I should say, on here 4x8. No, let me see. No, it's 2.5 by 18. Sorry about that. It's the PSO one, similar to the Dragunov scope on the SVD rifles out there. This is only the 2.5 power by 18 on here. I couldn't get the 4 power, but it wasn't available at the time, so I got the smaller one. And this one functions very well too. I actually like it better than my POF scope, because the optics seem to be clearer on there as well, and the reticle for your bullet drop compensation is slightly smaller than the bigger POF scope, basically because the tube and the ocular part is smaller as well on here too. But this one does function very well. It does hold the zero very well too, as well as the other one does. And you also have your caps on the top on here as well for your height and adjustment on here. You basically adjust it the same way as you do for the POSP scope. They do make different variations for the scope adjustments on here, so please read your owner's manual as well. These ones, they actually put them in English for the export for this type of scope on mine. I don't have the Russian Cyrillic letters on here. So basically on this one right here, when you turn it counterclockwise, the thing goes down, your actual reticle moves down, and you turn it clockwise, the reticle goes up on there for that. So that's how you can know the difference between that and the other one. It has the Russian markings on there as well. So this one basically functions very well. I really like it. And I also got the authentic sling on here as well, so you're walking through the woods or doing whatever out there, you're like protesting the government out there and standing up for your Second Amendment rights. This is a very good gun, and the components I got on here as well. I also have a Wolf extra power, I think it's a high power or extra power spring for the bolt carrier on here as well. So basically it takes up a bit of the shock absorption, so whenever you chamber around and shoot around, it helps it kick back a bit quicker on her, so you don't have a lot of kickback from that as well too on here for that. So if anybody has any questions about this particular gun, it's a very well made gun. I really like it, and if you're interested in buying something like these, I'd recommend you're calling me or emailing me here. These are very well made guns. Scope's well made. All the parts I got on it are very well made too. And I got another review of some ammunition over here as well. Put that one down here now. There we go. Arsenal, the Circle 10 magazine makers. You can tell by Circle 10 in the corner down here. They came on the market here, I think, a few months back with some new ammunition. You can either buy it directly from the manufacturer, or you can buy it from their website, KVAR. They also sell on a few other websites like SGL-21.com. I think a couple other websites as well. It's the Arsenal 7.60 by 39 millimeter cartridge full metal jacket. It's a boxer prime brass case, and it's 122 grains. You get 20 in a box here. I'll open up here and show you what they look like. They look similar to the Golden Tiger ammunition. They have a lacquer sealant around the lip where the bullet meets the casing on here for that, so it'll basically keep out any kind of moisture, water, or whatnot. So you can basically throw one of these things in like a lake or something and go pick it out another couple days later, and it basically should fire fine, no problem whatsoever. So I'll show you the back of them on here as well. Let me see here. On the back, on the head stamp on here, it has number 10. This is a 2013, so it has 13 on here. It has the 7.60 by 39 on here as well. So they basically function nice and flawless. I really like these things. So if anybody's in order for some ammunition that's basically made for your specific gun, because KVAR and Arsenal do make guns that are from Bulgaria as well. So this would basically be a perfect ammunition for your gun. So because most guns that Arsenal makes, they're either converted Segas from over an Ishmash over there in Russia, or the ones in Bulgaria. So basically you're buying ammunition that comes out of the same general area as the gun you're purchasing from your FFL vendor for your guns. This ammunition is very clean. It's manufactured by Arsenal Joint Stock Company. Their website is arsenal2000.com, and it's non-corrosive ammunition, so it's basically perfect for shooting, and it's like taking your gun and shooting it in the range for 20 or 30 times and taking it back home and leaving your gun in the safe and just leaving it there. If you don't want to clean it out, you don't have to clean it out. If you do want to clean it out, you can clean it out, but it'll basically be perfect for one of these. If you have a milled receiver gun, it'll be perfect for those too. Basically, I wouldn't mind purchasing the newer Arsenal milled receiver gun, because they had quite a few reviews on it. Because basically, usually milled receiver guns, they tend to be a lot more solid. What I mean by that is the gun has like less flex, because the stamped receivers on most guns, like the AKs, like the AKMs and up on there, they tend to, I think, maybe flex just a teeny bit whenever you're actually shooting it out there. So that's one of the drawbacks to a stamped versus the milled, where a milled is basically a solid block of either forged steel, and they basically mill out all the components and anything else for your receiver. So basically everything fits almost near perfect in there. So it's a lot more smoother running. So it basically moves like greased butter. The only cost issue is they tend to cost more, so you have to pay more up front, as opposed to buying like one of these ones right here for maybe about $1,000, $1,200. Basically, this gun when I bought it was only about maybe $700, $800, but now they're going for like, I think over $1,000. So you look at maybe $1,000 to $1,200, the same exact gun, plus the magazine, the optional accessories like your butt plate, or I should your butt pad, your sling was about $30. Your scope, which is going to be another $300 right there too, plus the ammunition. So you could be looking at well over I'd say maybe over 14 to 1500 bucks for this setup right here. So if anybody has any questions, comments, whatnot, just give me a call back here or leave a detailed message on my page, and just like my videos here as well, and I'll try to make more detailing lawn and garden and the firearms as well too. I'll see you guys.